Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, my child is crying.
Oh,
He's crabby.
who would have thought?
Yeah.
A 2-year-old crabby in the middle of the day? What?
Yeah,
Oh,
he wants to take a nap, but he can't because it's too late and then mommy is going to be screwed later.
girl, I know
Uh,
that.
yeah. But yeah, I swear last night Tyler gets home and he's outside. He usually calls his grandpa because he's the boss of his company. And he's usually on the phone or doing whatever, usually taking the trash, doing things that need to be done. It's whatever.
While
But
updating.
man, when you deal with a
Yeah.
whining, clinging child all freaking day, I literally texted him and I was like, I need you to come inside now or I'm sending him outside. You pick. I'm not putting clothes and shoes on him either. You got to deal with him as is.
I'm
And he
either
comes in, he's like, has it been a rough day? I'm like, it's been so rough. He's skipping a bath. You can make his plate for dinner, and I'm gonna go take a bath. I'll eat dinner after.
oh
No,
no.
I ate dinner with him. We're good.
I mean,
But
have,
man,
having your own dinner is not going to hurt. I think that's why I love my snack time so much at nighttime because I don't have to share.
well, and that's what I do now. Like I feel like I don't eat all day because I don't want to share, and I don't give him things that am scared are choking hazards like chips and popcorn. So when I want
Well,
those things,
he can't have popcorn until he's like 5.
yeah. But I think that it's recommended chips too. I only say chips because they're sharp and like I know that they've caught me weird and I don't,
Totally.
it scares me to think that he couldn't tell me, you
Right.
know? I don't know. So
Absolutely.
it always scares me.
No, yeah. My husband thinks that, chips and salsa, tortilla chips and salsa is like having a salad.
I mean, the salsa part, he's kind of not wrong, but no, Brayden, you'd have to have a taco salad.
No,
But I
he
won't
thinks
judge. It's
he,
fine.
I'm judging. So my husband loves to eat his salad all the time. So chips and him literally evaporate in our house. So naturally, our 2-year-old wants to eat chips and salsa because daddy's
Yeah.
doing it in front of her.
Yeah, poor Tyler is a chip addict. Like he typically will watch a movie or football and eat a whole bag of chips
Totally.
without even thinking about it, and usually
Yeah.
hot chips.
Oh
Well,
no. Yeah.
I'm like, he will get those out, and then multiple times I've looked at him and I'm like, you can't eat those in front of him because he wants them. And he's like, no, it's fine. I got him like fruit snacks or something to hold him over. No, he wants what dad wants, and he's kind of ruined Tyler's chip snacking habits. We're
I
saving a lot of
mean,
money on chips. Why is a bag of Doritos like $6 fucking dollars? You know?
seriously.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Seriously.
shove him out of his way.
Bam! I've done all
I
this
had him
worrying
blurred
for
out, but then
nothing. I know. I did
I
all
didn't
this
even
worrying
notice he
for
was creeping
nothing.
in.
Yeah. Boom! He didn't fall. And he's not crying. So
No, I think he wants these. Here you go.
he's watching a turtle. He needs a turtle. You should know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And his
I have.
broccoli. Here's your French fry.
Yeah. I don't want to share my food. And not I don't mind sharing, but most of the time she wants to hold it and then she wants to put her hand in it. And then
Yeah.
it's just like it keeps going. So it's just dirty by
Yeah.
the time I get it.
I feel like Cash is pretty good at knowing that if something is mine, and he will just stand by me and like open his mouth like a freaking baby bird and make me like spoon it in. But otherwise, if he knows it's something for him, like raisins or like something he doesn't see me eat regularly,
Right.
yeah, he's snatching that bowl and he's walking away. So I'm like, I wanted to make the rule of no eating in his room simply for the cleanliness or
Oh,
lack thereof,
totally. Yeah.
Um, But with the freaking dogs and him wanting to carry around his little snack bowl, like, and he loves raisins. Dogs can't have raisins, so I'm scared to, you know. So now we have been
Dogs
just
can't have
eating snacks.
raisins. Shut the fuck up.
Are you being
Are you jo
sarcastic?
are you joking me?
You're
Like,
being sarcastic, right?
are
I'm like,
no,
I hope not.
are
I
you
hope you
fucking
are.
with me? Stop it. Victoria drops raisins all the time.
You're
Floyd
not
has,
being sarcastic?
I'm not being
Girl, they're
sarcastic.
grapes. They literally like cause liver failure in dogs. Girl,
Shut up. I'm looking it up. Shut up.
Sammy.
Shit.
Yeah, okay. Noted for yourself.
Yeah, I think the
I'm
skin is like toxic.
yeah. Hey, welcome. Can we see
Hi.
ya?
No, I'm walking the dog right now. I had to just get it on my phone.
Oh, I was like, I still
Okay.
can't see her. I thought you
Sorry.
were.
No.
Surprise.
Yeah. I didn't even know you were like listening to us.
Yeah,
No,
hi.
I thought your phone
I knew
frozen.
grape. Yeah, I thought you were frozen too.
How
Dude,
funny.
I knew that grapes were poisonous. I didn't even put two and two together. Do you know
Yeah.
how many times my kid has dropped yogurt covered raisins? And this boy
Oh, and
in that
those are
cute,
so good.
so good. But she drops
Yeah.
them and he eats them. So I had to send that to Brayden. Floyd, don't die, dude.
Yeah. Also, I used to, like dicing up onions and stuff, like anything that hit the ground, Inky would obviously eat, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. The crunch is so cute. They can't have onions and garlic either.
I knew that, but my dogs are picky as fuck.
Oh,
That's why
mine's not.
Floyd Floyd sometimes will eat whatever, but for the
Gosh,
most part, he's
I'm
he's a
listening.
he's a picky eater, you know?
Yeah.
Like he used to love watermelon, now he won't eat it. It's super annoying, especially because Victoria
Weird.
drops that. He used to love raspberries. Now he's not a huge fan. It's probably because he has liver failing.
Oh,
Don't die.
stop.
Just don't fucking die.
I mean, my childhood dog ate everything under the sun and never died. He he ate rat poison out of a
Oh my
garage.
God.
Yeah. He ate okay, we had only the ears eaten off of a solid half-pound chocolate Easter
Stop
bunny.
it.
He
Stop
ate
it.
that whole fucking thing. My dad stayed awake all night thinking like, okay, the kids can't find him dead.
Right.
He was breathing heavy and whatever. Like dad thought he was gonna die. And next morning he woke up being a little asshole again and was perfectly fine. And he literally lived till he was like 18. I mean, he was
So do you think that maybe it's like some dogs or certain things or
yeah.
quantity? Like
And I think like
what's
with
going
grapes,
on?
I'm pretty sure with grapes it's like just the skin.
Well, right. That's what Rebecca said. But at the same time, he doesn't eat grapes, but he eats the raisins because they're yogurt covered.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that. The
But
yogurt
I mean,
covered raisins are bomb.
he's so, this is stressing me out. Dude, don't
Well,
die.
now you know.
Oh my God. Can you
Will not
imagine?
allow anymore. Oh my
Oh, I
gosh, I'm
could,
glad that I brought this up.
seriously. You thought I
Good
was
thing that
joking,
I
but
can't keep
I'm
on
not
track of what we talk
joking you.
about.
It did not compute. I don't know why it didn't compute, but it did not compute.
I literally thought you were being sarcastic and fucking with me.
No,
And I was like,
no, no, no.
oh gosh. Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Cash. Look at this camera. You stay out of this camera. Buddy.
It's like, but I want to see
Anywhere else in the house. Anywhere else. Now it's a game.
Yes, hi,
Aw.
baby. Hi, buddy. He can't hear me, can he? No.
Cash is going, no, 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 because that's all I tell him all day. You hear me? Stop. It's not funny.
Oh, Victoria does that too.
It's not funny.
Brayden's like, yeah, I know it's a grape. I'm like, then why didn't you stop him? What? What?
That blows my
Hi.
mind.
Look at my handsome boy. Hi, my baby. Hi, my baby. Oh, he can't hear me.
Oh, he can't. These aren't even.
Oh, okay.
I was on my phone before, so I had my headphones on, but these aren't.
She's like, neither of us can. So funny.
Hi,
But
buddy.
he can hear you.
Say hi. Say hi. You're silly.
He's so cute.
Yes,
My
well,
little stinker. Oh, you want to say hi too? Look, you're
hi,
so
Floyd.
you're so
Hi, my
handsome.
buddy.
Would you guys give him a good credit rating in his
Look
sweater?
at his
Oh my
sweater. He
God.
looks like an old man. Hi, buddy.
That's
Good
cute.
boy.
Do you
Kenzie's
see the
wearing the
puppy?
same one but green.
Do you see the puppy?
You know, your daddy, Cash, your daddy drove me and mommy down to go pick him up at 11 p.m. when I was drunk.
Yeah, and I was napping.
Napping,
Hey,
passed
quit.
out. What are you guys doing today, Bex?
Hey, stop. Hey, Bruce, get away or I'm gonna put you in the fucking bedroom.
Okay.
I'm going to
Bruce.
recall him. That's what I'm
Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
Look at this guy. He's just like mom.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, for about 5 minutes. Just kidding. He's perfect. Just remember, guys, when your dogs die, they might annoy you now, but when they die, they don't get to come back. So
All
just
I
let
think
them
of with
down.
Falco, because he infuriates me and puts me into an intense rage most days. I'm like, okay, I'm living the real life Marley and me. I'm going to miss him one day.
Yes,
Today's not that day,
absolutely.
but
Yeah.
okay, Cash, we gotta be quiet because mommy can't handle it anymore. Just get out of here. You're really out. Here, you wanna watch TV? Here, let me.
Yeah, we were talking about Dr. Leslie Dobson. Well, that's what our topic was going to be today. About how he said I have stopped him, my
Oh, what?
husband. Like this one eating our daughter's um
Oh yeah,
yogurt covered
I heard
raisins.
about the raisins.
Yeah. Dr. Leslie Dobson lives in LA. She's a forensic um psychiatrist that worked for I don't remember exactly who she worked for, but someone like FBI, CIA, somebody seriously. Um, she is right now like my favorite person to listen to. Just because, girl, to be inside her mind and to hear all these things and all these crazy like things that she can sort of tell you, like she specializes in sexual assault essays, is what they call them. And then she also specializes in pedophilia. Um, she promotes bark technology, which uh, you put it on your child's phone basically. And she was alerted when her and her children were roughhousing with their dad. She was
Mm,
alerted. So pretty cool. I think that's if your child's going to have a cell phone or a way to be on that,
yeah,
I think that's like amazing, especially for like people that don't want to do sleepovers or can't trust or anything like that. I mean, obviously, she's a mom, so she doesn't trust anybody. Plus, the line of work
right.
that she's in, she doesn't trust anybody. And
Yeah,
then on top of it, her ex husband, I mean, I'm sure she trusts him, but the fact that she was notified is pretty amazing. Look at that little boy. I just want to smush
yeah,
him.
that is super cool.
Yeah.
That is a
So
good little gadget.
bark technology is what she called it. But she's she likes to put her, as she says on her Instagram, your favorite or, not so favorite forensic psychologist after her kids go to bed talks about the dirty deeds of, you know,
I feel like parents should know the
absolutely.
ickiness of the world because
Yeah.
I mean, too many people are so like you go to a park and there's so many people, and I'm not mom shaming, but like so many that the kids are just running wild, which that's what the park's for. But also,
Absolutely.
that's where predators hang out
Mhm.
and they watch a parent not paying attention to their kid and they're gonna snatch your kid up, you know?
One of her things she literally said was, Bex, just so you know, we can't hear him like at all. Um, but one of the things she said was, um, she was interviewing one of her patients and he said, I literally just sat outside the school.
Yeah. Yeah. They sit outside schools. There's even, they're like trusted, the single guy that's trusted in the neighborhood. And oh my gosh, the kids all love him.
Or the married guy.
It's a weird thing if a man with his 0 kids hangs out with a lot of kids. I mean,
Right. But that's like
you
that,
know,
like the problem. That's what happened with the boys and girls. Was it the Boys and Girls Club? Or the Boy Scouts? The Boy Scouts, what do you mean? Like it was a whole thing.
yeah.
And then
Yeah, I
of
mean, that
course,
is something that I have been having to do is really because I have watched a lot of true crime and like yada yada yada. So I feel not a professional, but I feel knowledgeable. But I've had to pass it on to Tyler because I'm like, this happens to little boys also, you
yeah.
know? So
Yeah,
like, of course there would be concerns about like letting my little girl go somewhere with someone's dad or whatever, but like people don't think about it with little boys as much as little girls,
right.
and that is troublesome
I
because
mean, I don't think people don't think about it. I think it's not in everyone's face all the time, you know?
right.
Like
Yeah.
I go out of my way if I'm like, oh, I'm in a mood for I want true crime, I want this. I watch my weekly 2020 episodes, Like um Law and Order, SVU, one of my favorite shows. I've watched 26 seasons most of my life. I'm still up to date with it.
I'm
it's
more of a
just,
Bones or Criminal Minds girl
oh, I
myself.
love those too. Absolutely. But the thing is I need stuff that is relevant and still happening, like new
Yeah.
seasons, like Law and Order SVU literally is still coming out with shows every Friday.
See, I can't watch that many sexual assault
I
cases
have
back.
to.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It's not even just it's about character building and everything like that, but it's been on for 26 years.
yeah, it's a soap opera at this point.
Correct.
For that long,
Correct.
that's
And it's
insane.
and it's still some original people, which is even crazier because that doesn't happen nowadays. Oh my gosh, I just
Yeah.
want to give me the baby. Give me the baby.
Please hold
Snug
him.
that baby. Yeah. Give me the baby. I'll
Yeah,
bet
like,
my
please
mama.
take him. No.
Oh gosh, I just want to snug him. He looks so cozy. Oh man. Auntie needs a good nap. No, I don't. Who am I kidding?
Mine's gonna end up falling asleep late, and there's nothing I can do about it because you've seen him. That's his slap happy. Like,
Mhm.
if I don't fall asleep, I'm going to
Give him
be
something to do.
like, what to keep him awake unless if I'm doing
Yeah.
this, I can't keep him awake because
Yeah.
he is his own. He don't give a shit.
Weird. Victoria too.
So
This
I'll just
morning
have to
she's like, I don't
limit.
want to wear my suit. Girl, it's a foot of snow. Like, look, people. You see?
Yeah. Mine
I mean,
wanted to
look at
play
look at
outside
her look at
yesterday and
her
all of
house.
Missouri is flooding, so
Right. And I'm like, absolutely not. Like, we're not, you have to wear your clothes. And she's like, I don't want to. I'm like, then you're not going outside. So pick your battle. Because I don't give a fuck. This is what
yeah.
we're doing.
Yep.
But she wore her snowsuit, super cute, super adorable. She kept falling. I told her it was too early for mommy to go outside in the snow, so I wasn't going out there. And she'd be like, "I need help." I'm like, just stand up
Oh
the way you
shit, kid.
fell. Yeah. I told you I wasn't doing this. I haven't even had my coffee yet.
I warned you. Yeah.
Yeah. But she did really well and she played for a little bit. And I for sure thought the gloves were going to come off, the boots were going to come off, the snowsuit was going to come off, the hat was going to come off. She did great. She nailed it. And she
My
actually
one
enjoyed
that
it.
keeps
And that's the
the hat
best,
on.
that's the best part is she enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the point.
Yeah. What are you guys doing today, Becca?
What? What am I doing?
Hmm.
Um, trying to, you know, clean and
Survive.
figure out my life.
Love it. Southern
Get my
California,
baby
it
to
has another, yeah.
yeah,
Southern California has another fire.
and tell that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And our mom is in New Zealand living her good life, but also freaking out about her home, which totally understandable.
Does she have any animals or anything there?
No, but her
Boyfriend.
her what?
Kidding.
Her boyfriend, yeah. Her boyfriend is taking care of the house. So, I mean, they're going
Oh.
to be okay. He's not he didn't go with them.
Oh, I thought she went to New Zealand with her boyfriend.
No, she decided to go with Aunt Julie.
Oh, okay. She needed time away from the boyfriend. That's what I'm hearing.
Um,
Just kidding.
I don't know. It was Aunt Julie's idea to go, and I'm pretty sure mom's boyfriend was in the Navy. So he did all the traveling and stuff like that. He just recently flew to Hawaii, which our mom has been going to Hawaii for years every summer. And I'm talking about like for months. She would
Wow,
live there if she could. And he's never gone. He would like only do cruises on the coast. Am I right,
that's funny.
Yeah,
Bex?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
But so he flew to Hawaii and he was like, definitely, I would do this again. She's like, duh.
That's what I've been telling you.
I've been telling you this for years. So I think now that she's like traveled over there, like it's a far flew from LAX to there and it was a long day, like a long day of traveling. And
Oh, I bet.
yeah, wasn't it like 13 hours back flight? It was a long flight.
For which one? For which trip?
This last one to New Zealand, LA to New Zealand.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
And then they had like a
That's
layover to go
crazy.
to where they were actually going to like Queenstown or whatever. But the it's literally beautiful. If you ever have the travel bug, which I always have the travel bug, travel.
I always
Literally,
want to travel, but I selfishly don't want to travel with my child. Sorry.
I actually
When he gets
really
older,
enjoy.
sure, like I would love to make those memories. And people tell me now like the memories aren't for him, but that's not the point. I get that. But it's not going to be a fun memory if I'm overstimulated and stressed out about my child the whole time. You
But
know?
that's I think that's the point of traveling young is to get him used to it. So it's not a huge
Yeah.
shock. I mean, my child literally has traveled too much. She's traveled more than I have my whole life, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I just feel like it's not a vacation if I bring my kid. It's a family outing.
but that's exactly what it is. You're just somewhere else, but that gives them the
Yeah.
appreciation of somewhere else. Like in America, we are very selfish and self-absorbed and everything like that. But there's a bigger world that
Yeah.
is just
Oh, yeah. Like I want
mind
him to
blowing.
branch
Yeah.
out. Because I mean, I
Like
was
you both
stuck in this.
both of you guys went to well, you didn't go to Cancun, Becca, right? Where'd you go?
We went to Hualtuco, Oaxaca.
Okay,
Okay.
Mexico. And then you went to Cancun, and that was
Yeah.
your first international like big trips, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to
Yeah.
Canada.
Uh, we were Yeah. As an
I hate
adult,
sitting
those
running.
were your big trips, right? And you loved it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I got
Yes.
engaged there. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, you wouldn't
I'm
change it
just
for the
like,
world. You just add your child. It's not that much different. You just
but
have to have
adding your
patience and
child where
grace.
there's the ocean that they can just like,
Okay.
you know,
You're
that's
just
not
circling,
fun.
you're finding a reason to not want to do it, and that's
But
not the point.
but
Yeah,
that's
no, that
not
would be
fun.
a very different trip with a child.
Oh yeah, it totally is. But guess what? I went to Costa Rica, my child was on the beach, and guess what? She was fine. We went to Canada and we had a whole bunch of fun. She was
Yeah.
fine. We went to the beach last summer.
I would just
She
have to
was
pick
fine.
strategically. I wouldn't
You
pick Cancun.
you
I would not pick a beach vacation at all.
well, no, she's not going to love the beach. What you should do is pick somewhere that has a pool because that's where he's going to love it.
He's annoying with a pool too because he won't wear a floating device. He
Well, then he
won't
doesn't get to
not
go.
run just straight to the water. I'm like, do I just let him? Do I
Yes,
just let him
yes,
take the water and be traumatized to learn
a
his
little
lesson?
bit. A healthy fear is not a bad thing.
He needs a little fear in his life, but I, as a mother, cannot induce it.
Victoria has no fear. We all know this. We all agree on this. Correct,
Cash
correct.
neither.
Victoria, she's completely game changer, right? I'm not kidding. The first time she saw the ocean, I was like, oh. And I was actually afraid because the tide comes in and your feet get stuck. I thought she was going to be scared. And she
Yeah.
was she didn't love it. She didn't love it. But she definitely wanted to keep going back and like jump into the water with her cousins. So
Yeah.
that's really what I wanted her to do. I wanted her to experience the ocean. I knew she was a land on the sand type of girl. Fine. I had no problem with that. The second time
You're
we went to
from
the ocean,
California, though, also. You, I feel like, grew up around the ocean. I did not grow up around water like that. Like, we were in like
you went to the
disgusting.
Ozarks, you went to swamps, right?
Yeah, but you don't fucking do the same things in a swampy, yucky catfish lake.
Okay, do you want to talk about the lake? When we went to Bass Lake for our sister's wedding, literally the kids just wanted to be on the land. They wanted to splash in the water. They didn't want to be on the boat, you know?
See, where I'm at, you like float on the river and do things like that. Sorry, my computer's dying. Um,
We have
you
five
do
minutes
things
anyways.
like that, but then you also have to watch out for water snakes and you have to watch out for all sorts of fun, shitty things to, you know, deal with.
No, no.
Exactly. You don't do the same things here.
Okay, well, get out of the middle of America. God.
Well, my
Are you not listening to me? America is not that, I mean, it is, but it's very self-absorbed. You don't have to live here, is the point.
well, I do have to live there if because my parents are right down the road, and
No, I get it. Totally get it.
I
But
do
I'm just saying.
actually have to live here.
uh,
Oh my gosh. I hate that I keep moving around, but there's only a few outlets in this house because it's from like 1930. So,
oh my gosh. I've been packing so much. I'm actually like drained.
yeah, I just throw everything away every time I move. So, that's whenever I
Yeah.
get a dumpster and I'm like, I do a whole cleanse.
I mentioned that to my husband and he said,
It's nice.
that costs too much money. Funny.
No, you don't have to rebuy it. You just literally get rid of shit so that you don't have to pack and unpack it.
I I preaching to the fucking choir, dude. I get it. The only thing I keep that's sentimental is cards.
Yeah, I have a stack of cards.
I have a huge box of cards.
I only kept cards from like wedding and like caches.
Oh no, this is for my whole life. Anybody that's ever sent me a card, I probably
Oh
still
my
have.
gosh.
Mhm.
That's
I moved too much. I it wasn't Those are the only things that I kept that was sentimental.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
childhood photos, I don't
at
really
least
have
they
those.
weren't wasted.
Yeah, true, true. I still have them. You just look like you're zoning. Are you exhausted, Rebecca?
I'm very overwhelmed. I have a lot. I have a lot going on. Freddie's very needy right now. He's not taking his naps. My house is a fucking mess. I just, my brain's gonna explode.
Yeah,
I feel that.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, yeah. Having a baby is so hard. Having a 2-year-old does not get easier, though. I'm just letting you know.
I know.
The
That's
best
all.
thing is, the
This is
best
like
thing that
training.
happens, yeah, the best thing that happens when they're two is that they can go be alone for a little bit. And by
Honestly,
alone,
yeah, like right now, like me being able to, this is when I like to use the tablet time because
mhm.
he's away from the
My
big dog.
child's sleeping. So as soon as she wakes up in 5 minutes, we have a whole new thing. And she'll want to climb and play and do all the things a 2-year-old loves to do.
All the fun things.
Hmm. Hmm. It doesn't
Yeah.
get easier, but it does lessen.
I
Okay.
feel like it
It
gets
doesn't, it,
easier in some ways, but
yeah,
harder
because
in
they're more
others.
mobile, so they don't need you as much, but you still have to be like,
But then they're more mobile, so then you
yeah,
have to be more attentive.
yeah. You're like, what the fuck? Why is there something on
Only because,
my wall? Don't lick the wall.
oh, mine can lick the walls. I don't give a fuck about that. Mine is a runner and a climber, so I'm like making sure he's not,
Yeah.
you know,
You guys have
like we'll
boys,
have like a
so
lad, like a 3 step ladder thing. I don't know. It's pretty tall. And it will be folded up, just set against the wall. And he's climbing up. I don't even know how he balances on it, but he will climb up to the top and be like looking at me like, okay, get me down. And I'm like,
oh, Victoria would have jumped. You guys have boys, so they're built differently than girls.
yeah, I
So
wasn't ready.
good luck. Good luck.
Nice and fun.
Yay. Okay. I
Yay.
love you girls. We'll talk next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.